What's good, yo? Welcome back to a brand new chapter. Let's get back with Choujin next with chapter 60, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the delay with this chapter reaction for you guys. By that I mean for chapter 59, because I had legit recorded that. I want to say a week ago or so. It was late at night. I think it was like right after like NXT or some other wrestling show or whatnot. No, it was just late at night. I recorded it and I was like, all right, I'll edit it and upload it, tomorrow, the following day. And then I just completely forgot to edit it and upload it. And then before I knew it, chapter 61, part 1 was coming out. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just drop this and the next chapter at the same time. Fuck it. So sorry about that, guys, about that. But yeah, chapter 60, only 2 parts this time. Not 3, only 2 parts. Okay, Ashita, I see you. Anyway, let's see what we got. What happened here? It looks like we got some no-pay spreads in here. What the hell? Hey, Ellie in Tokyo. You love to see it. Ellie! How? What did this? What did this? Where's Ozma? Oh yeah, Ozma. I forgot. Ozma had this whole fucking spiritual awakening sort of thing where he realized he's a clone and all his memories are fake. Crazy shit last chapter. Crazy shit. The Smith brothers over here. Zebra, Han, what happened? We just got here too. Denku and the others are down there. We engaged in battle against Bador Vlad. 2 of our Trojan commanders, Bibi and Tagua, have fallen. As for the four scope warriors who accompanied us, only 5 remain. And Surigashi. Yes. The fuck? Let me refresh the page. It looks like it's not loading up the rest of the chapter on Manga Plus. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Back in business. Just need to refresh the page. Okay, so where's our boy Ozma? Our boy ain't looking too hot. What are his vitals? He's falling below 60. It's no use. Sorry, I had to do silver. It's no use. We can't stop the is that supposed to be artery? Am I going crazy? Whatever. Bleed. Apply more pressure. We need to keep him with us until he can rest. We cannot lose him. He's an important Choujin. His survival will be pivotal to Yamato Mori. What happened to Azuma? Denku? Surigashi fought desperately in the battle, and he was able to vanquish Bador Vlad, who's even Bibi failed to defeat. He saved us, yet as he dealt the final blow, Surigashi was himself gravely wounded. He was. He's still out cold then. If he can't rise, then that means his arm will. Oh yeah, right. Wait, when does his arm get chopped off? Was that during the battle? I actually can't remember. Tell me in the comments. His arm will. Sorry, Denku, but would you keep this from everybody for now, until we defeat Zora? As you wish. Indeed, morale would fall. 'Tis for the best. I have exhausted my power as well, and as I can no longer do battle, would you be so kind as to inform Sandek as such? You got it. We've got to get this fight as soon as we can. I see. What? Not Bibi. Even Tagawa? Which means Bibi's squad is pretty much gone. We suffered a heavy blow, but we have no time to mourn. To make sure Bibi and her squad, or rather, to make sure everyone who lost their lives did not die in vain, we cannot let the operation come to a halt here. We must defeat Zora and ensure Yamamoto. Jesus. Yeah, Yamamoto's future. That's why we're fighting. Tokyo, we're about to reach the Tower of Morning's throne room. Zora is finally the only one left. Sandek, Monoma, We'll probably be trouble. We'll probably have trouble raising again. I think that the wound and any Choujin would have exhausted their strength should stay here. No, I can still. That's exactly what I was planning. We'll regroup here. All the Choujins will go through a vitals check. During the Choujin's vital check, an individual's SC concentration is measured, and the remaining numbers of rises are estimated. A Trojan's number of remaining rises correlates directly with how long they will be able to stay. They'll still be able to use their power. So measurements can be used to evaluate whether a Trojan is fit for fighting. You're in trouble. You're in terrible shape. Even with Korahara there to help, they were that powerful. Seems to seems to me like you have more. You might need more training. Why are you being so mean? What about you then, Simon? I bet you were just as reckless as ever, and tried yourself out. Ha! What do you take me for? I've still got plenty of stamina left. Kagamora, you might not be able to rise, so you're on standby. We finally reached Zora. Will you be okay, Mike? You've been keeping up barriers this whole time, so you probably spent a lot of stamina. Plus, we're against Zora herself. Don't try to scare me off, Mike. After getting this far, I need to see through. I'm still scared of Zora, though, obviously. But if something happens to you while I'm not around, I don't know if I could live with that. We're going to lose people. I know that we can't avoid it, but it's really starting to sting. It's really starting to sink in now. I'm glad that Ozma and Denku are both okay at least. Yeah. Are you okay, Ellie? I'm doing fine. The Trojans whose names I called will be asking to withdraw from the front lines. After considering the risk of the battle, Monoma, Kagamura, the Smith brothers, Denku, and Higashi. Please remain here and prepare for withdrawal. All our Trojans will proceed directly into the throne room. We've reached the final stage of the operation. Keep your heads in the game until it's over. All right, so it looks like Tokyo and Ellie are going to be jumping in. Looks like they're both going to carry this fight. Because honestly, a bunch of that, everyone else ain't looking so hot. I'm sure most of them are very expensive. Looks like it's up to Tokyo and Ellie. What about reinforcements? Now that we've gotten this far, the surrounding areas doesn't need protection. What's wasn't it wasn't Mr. Silence Group going to help us fight at the end of the operation? Yes, about. Let me guess. They're all dead. We just received a transmission from Poco. It seems they've lost contact with the general defense teams. We were able to restore communications in the airspace and within the tower. However, the signal surrounding the tower has has been deteriorated deteriorated due to Zora's power. That may be why we can't get in touch with general defenses. Is it possible something happened outside? That's what they're for. Therefore, we need to trust in their abilities, and should be the case. Regardless of the situation, our job is only to fulfill our role. So no backup. Let's go. So it's finally time. This is it. We can't kill her. We can't kill Zora. We can't. What's wrong, Ellie? We can't. If Zora's gone, then if Zora's powers are gone, all the children who share her blood will die too. Jing and Tawashi told us about it. It might just be a lie to make sure the mark is passed down to a successor. Chojin's with Zora's blood. Wait, does Tokyo have her blood? I forget. That was so long ago. So, so casually retro version cash. So it's yeah, yeah, casual causality retrovision. Causality what now? Retrovision. When a children is awakened through blood, it sometimes give birth to a peculiar codependence between mother and offspring. There's a constraint associated with that relationship. In other words, if the case of an event disappears, so too will its effects. So if one becomes a Choujin through the blood of a Choujin mother, who who then die who then dies if they have if they have ever raised, it'll be as though that raise never happened. So I'll die? Yes. Wait, Arthur, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, it doesn't, right? Some Trojans have the power to change the flow of time. We wouldn't question something like that. So then that would apply to both Kurahara and Higashi. Oh right, like I'm assuming the syringes from the first chapter. I know I'm telling y'all now, it's gonna shake everyone's resolve, but still, if we kill Zora, Tokyo, Azuma, and who knows else will, we'll see. We still need to get to her. Ah, are you telling me you're okay with kicking the bucket? Besides, you're not Zora's only child. I don't want to die. It might just be a lie, as Kagamura said, but we don't have time to discuss. But Arthur, what if it's actually seriously true? Then Korohara and a bunch of other people would. Even if we don't have the time to talk about it, we need to, right? I hear you. Okay, next page. Ooh, the Hangman's back. Or whatever the dude's name was. I forget his name. I just call it Hangman because he got a noose. Okay, we're good. They went out of focus for a second. Alright, chapter 60. At the end of the pilgrimage, part 2. But we will still fight Zora. Whether or not we take Zora's life, will be discussed after successfully defeat her. If we can reestablish communication with HQ, we should be able to ask. Shut up, PlayStation.
Hey there, how can I help?
Shut up. Thank you. I wish you could just kick the mic off permanently. Honestly, like there was a setting in the PlayStation that you were like, just turn off the mic, and I'll be like, cool, and then I have to turn it back on. Just because I always usually forget to turn it off. Anyway, successfully defeat her. If we can just reestablish communication with HQ, we should be able to ask the Master Motto for a prophecy. I know you won't be able to bring your A game if you have doubts. If there's a chance this might hurt Korohara and the others, then Zora's fate becomes important. But we can't hold back when we fight her. She's too powerful. How does that sound for an interim decision, Anna? Sandek? Anna, it's the mark. As long as the mark is still alive, even if what Jing and the others have said is true, that means Korhar and the rest shouldn't be affected, right? Simon, all right. I'll keep that in mind when I'm fighting. And Korhara, I can go too. All right. Let's head to the throne room. To the throne room! Da-da! All right. I guess that's son of a bitch. What was her name? Jesus Christ, my memory is shit. Zora. There we go. I have been waiting for you. Noon? I don't know that's how you pronounce it. You seem in a fair mood, Holy Mother. So you came to steal it. The mark of the beast. Oh? You found something? You found out somehow. That speeds things up. No matter how powerful you are, your evil deeds always eventually come to light. Allow me to give you a piece of advice in your final moments. You are not worthy of the mark. With the mark comes great power, but those who are not worthy will only receive death. I already know a suitable successor. The only one who will take my original power and take the form of the beast, the one who will face the calamity, the one who has the makings of a hero. That is Choujin X. Again, with the calamity and the beast. First, allow me to say I have no intentions of facing your so-called calamity. And I've already got my hands on a beast. Uh-oh, he's transforming. You even helped. It was complete. It was the complete Zember formula. I inject myself, and it turns out I'm perfectly capable. So it does. So does this make me worthy now? Looking back at the path I've come down, I am convinced I was guided by faith. I must be the one. I must be the one worthy of the mark. All the suffering I've endured will be rewarded. When I think about it, I can't hold back my excitement. But Holy Mother, if you knew of my intentions, I don't understand why you kept me by your side. Did you find out through one of your from one of your from one of your premissions, or have you grown senile in your old age? No, you are the bee that flits about carrying the pottle the pollen the pollen. Jesus Christ, I can't read. You are the bird that deposits the seed in the forest. I beckon you here because you play a role in getting my successor. That is all, nothing more. I knew you would resort to such food. Resort to such foolish actions as you neared your end. Really? You're such a poor loser. This is so far beyond ridiculous, it's pitiful. Well then, are you saying you knew I would betray you from the start? And yet you still worked with me anyway? That's exactly right. How funny. Then allow me to ask you this: if that's the case, then just when did you start to thinking of me as a flower or a bird or what have you? Since before you were even born. Oh, let's get another dump spread in here. You are the one to be pitied, and your life as a human. You were denied life as a Choujin. You lost the one. Okay. Or it's a you were denied you were denied life as a Choujin and your life as a human. Is that supposed to happen here? Am I supposed to read that? You lost the one you loved. Then you were snatched off the right path by your craven enemies. Everything has gone according to my prophecy. Your life has been full of highs and lows, according to a script that was handed down by heaven. And the script is wrapping up now. Die, Batista Hoshi! Resonance, beastification. All of you will share my power with all of you. Give the pitiful man his last life. I'm not sure what to say, and yes, right. I've had enough of your lies. Now perish. The mask is off. Weeping Eye. Oh? Anyone who enters my sight will lose all hope. Holy Mother, too late. Back then we Ah looks like very effective. Oh, we're already done. Maybe all of your people were already teetering on the edge. One more time. Bitter Eye. Gah! It's not true. It's not. Jeremiah, stop. The first, but there. Quem, it's Quem. That's one thing that you can't say. Please, not the children. It's gone, all gone. Forget it. Rise. It takes the deepest pain the person has ever suffered and makes them relive it over and over again. Jesus. Now I'm getting fired up. I was taking his shirt off. What the fuck? Load. Sword. 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 Karanenken. If I pronounce that right. Your underlings. Okay, loaded sword Karanenkin upsets the Trojans' rise pathways and helps regenerative process. Rises are still possible, however. So it looks like this kind of just stops them from healing. Seems to be powerless against me. It's as though you made it as if though you've made a pastime of letting your own people die in vain. Suck them dry, Karanenkin. A brain? He's got a brain inside him too. What was he, Kraken or whatever that turned old villain was, the one with the brain in the middle of him? I forget. Was it Kraken or something like that? Kraken, something like that. I think of someone else. I'll leave you in charge of Karen Ken. In your clemency, the brain extracted from the mimic Choujin. This Choujin, or rather the brain of an Inyor, copies and takes over management of abilities that were just utilized. Karen can use gravity manipulation. Good job. This should handle your underlings. Zora, or rather Chojnex, your time has ended. So, you can shove your prophecies and your fate. That mark is mine. Oh, black crown of thorns, show thyself. Ooh, split him in half. Adamantine, teen, adamantine break. If I pronounce that right. This can't be happening. I can't rise. That was the flesh of the adamantine, the adamantine harp. It's a blade that brings death to all equally. That is it. Gah. Now let me ask you this: did you really think you could defeat me with such mimash plan, with such a mishmash plan? Jesus Christ, I can't read. To be continued. That is the end of the chapter, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal chapter, man. Phenomenal chapter. Okay, I gotta see these. Let's see if I can catch these double page spreads. All right, let's see. Can we catch double page spreads? Okay, now it's just giving me single pages. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, guys, this chapter was fucking fantastic, man. So I'm definitely curious to see where 61 goes with him seemingly dying. Anyway, guys, overall, give this chapter a 9.5 out of 10, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you do. Follow me until you feel like it. Link subscribe across below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.